Today's main event, biohacking versus Ayurveda, because some wellness trends are brilliant and some actually make people feel worse. Aloha, I'm Darcy Frankel, and I have 32 years of clinical experience in practicing Ayurvedic medicine. My focus is on cleansing and rejuvenation, and I'm also in the biohacking world because honestly, Ayurveda was the original biohacking. I love the innovation, but I just don't love the cut and paste version. Now, in this corner, Ayurveda reminding us that biohacking is not one size fits all. Ayurveda teaches us that the real question is not just, does it work? Is it a good hack? But for who and when? I'm going to unpack that here for you today. So today we're going to go 4 rounds: cold plunge, intermittent fasting, gut protocols, and biohacking basics. And I'll tell you where Ayurveda agrees and where Ayurveda pushes back and who should not do what. Now, quick shorthand on Ayurveda body-mind types. Vata runs dry, thin, cold, and light. Pitta runs hot, intense, sharp. I'm a Pitta. Kapha runs heavy and slow. Alrighty, round 1, cold plunge. Cold plunge can be amazing in the right context. And Ayurveda has used cold plunge therapeutically for centuries. But here's where it backfires. Now, if you're already a Vata type, you're thin, you're light, you're kind of wiry, you're cold, you have irregular habits, cold immersion can actually push you further in that direction. Quick self-check. Do you feel more revved up than restored after your cold plunge? Are you more restless at night? Do you sleep lighter? How's your HRV, your heart rate variability? These are all signs that your nervous system is saying too much cold stress. Now, the Ayurvedic adjustment is less often, shorter duration, and warm up immediately after. Have some warm tea. Just don't stack it on top of being already depleted. You want to go into the cold plunge feeling restored. All right, so who wins round 1? It depends, because as my Ayurveda teacher, Dr. Lad, would always say, cold plunge or anything could be medicine or poison, depending on your constitution. You may want to consider a telehealth consultation with me. All right, round 2, intermittent fasting. Ayurveda really agrees with the spirit of fasting and giving your whole digestive system a break, because eating before your previous meal is digested is one of the easiest ways to create ama, that sticky, thick, morbid substance that builds up in your body. And yes, that thick coat on your tongue can actually be a clue that you have ama. Now, if you have a coat and a pair of pants, you're in trouble. You better call me. Just joking. But seriously, where Ayurveda pushes back here is rigid. Extended fasting might be really healing as a universal protocol, but if you're already a Vata type of person, you're light, you're cold, anxious, irregular, skipping meals can destabilize your Vata, your nervous system, and your Agni, your digestive fire. And not just Vata. If you're more Pitta, if you run hot, you're intense, you're driven, extended fasting can actually increase your fire, which can look more like irritability, acid, inflammation, headaches, that sharp, hangry feeling, And underneath this is Agni, your digestive fire. If your fire is already high, your fasting can stoke it too much, which for a Pitta person is really not productive. Now, if it's variable, fasting can destabilize it. If it's low, fasting can help, but only with the right structure. Now, if you're thinking, what's my Agni type? I'll provide a link below so you can identify your own digestive fire type. All right, so again, fasting from an Ayurvedic lens is not intrinsically good or bad. It's either supportive or it could be aggravating your own constitution. Now, the Ayurvedic version of fasting is simple: largest meal at midday and light meal at the dinner time. And that's how you rest your digestive system without crashing your whole system down. So who wins in round two? It depends. Because fasting can really build clarity for some and deplete others. You really need to figure out your dosha type. I provide a link in the description so you can figure out your dosha type. Alrighty, round three, biohacking. This is where I actually love the overlap. Sleep, light exposure, meal timing, breath work, rhythm. Ayurveda has been teaching this for thousands of years. Now, in Ayurveda, we call this dinacharya, your daily routine, obeying sunrise and sunset, moving your body, breath work, eating your largest meal at midday, going to sleep before 10 p.m., and practicing moderation, which is all living in harmony with nature. So this is where Ayurveda really looks at biohacking and winks. Hey, we love the rebrand. Biohacking really wins when it helps you to come back in harmony with nature. Day and night, the seasons, recovery, repair. Now, where it starts to lose is when it becomes one more way to push, to optimize, to force, to measure, instead of restoring, rebuilding, nourishing. Ayurveda is the original biohacking, just without the extremes. So, who wins round three? Ding, ding, ding. It depends, because rhythm-based biohacking is brilliant. Yet stress-based biohacking eventually charges interest. You really need to know your dosha. Watch the video. Round four, gut health protocols. Modern gut science and Ayurveda are actually converging here. Ayurveda has always said, heal digestion first, Agni, because it's everything. Everything downstream depends on our Agni, our digestive fire. But here's the nuance that few actually know. Gut protocols are not neutral, they're directional. So they push your system in a particular way. And in Ayurveda, we don't have just one type of digestion. Different body-mind types have different types of digestion. There's Tikshna Agni, Manda Agni, and Vishama Agni, and each one reacts differently. If your Agni is Tikshna, hot, sharp, excessive, adding more intensity can aggravate it. So too many ferments, too much acidity, overly stimulating protocols, that can lead to more irritation, more reactivity, more inflammation even. If your Agni is Manda or slow and heavy, these same tools might actually help. Warm, stimulating, mobilizing. But if your Agni is Vishama or irregular, then extremes in either direction can make it more unstable. Quick self-check. After a gut protocol, do you feel calmer, more stable? How's your digestion, your assimilation, your elimination? Is it more smooth, more regular? Or do you feel more bloated, more reactive, wired, or inflamed? Same protocol, different person, opposite results. Gut healing should bring your system back into balance, not push it in the wrong direction. So who wins round four? Again, it depends, because the right protocol with the wrong person becomes the wrong protocol. The right gut plan is still constitutionally specific. And that's the whole fight night takeaway. There's no universal winner. There's only the right protocol for the right person at the right time. That's Ayurveda's superpower, precision. Now, if you want the quick next step, check out my Discover Your Agni short video. There'll be a link in my bio, because once you know your digestive type, these trends stop being confusing. And if you want to go deeper to discover your basic constitution type, watch my Discover Your Dosha webinar. It's a deep dive and you'll learn all about your Ayurveda body-mind type. And if you want me to apply this information to your symptoms, your constitution, and your goals, book a telehealth consultation with me. All the links are below. Choose the level that you want. By the way, this is not medical advice. Check with your doctor before making any changes. Thank you for your time and attention. Aloha.